Hello students, today we are going to discuss formula for compound interest. This formula says that if we are going to find the total amount of the compound interest, then the formula says that we must multiply T with this term. This is the formula. We can easily calculate the total amount received at the end of the year, end of the time, is by using this one. That A is your amount, T is your principal, R is your rate of interest. In this formula, one new term is given, it's an N. That is this N represents the number of time interest paid in a year. Interest paid in a year. We can say in a year. In a year means if interest is calculated annually. Yes, it is compound interest, but it is calculated annually. Then in this case, n equals to 1. So if amount is given to you for 5 years. So this, and for 1 year it's a 1. For 5 years, it's a 5 into 1. Remember, it's a 5 into 1. That we discuss afterward. So, for general study, this is your formula for CL. Now, if your amount interest calculated biannually, suppose in this condition is there that we receive or give the interest on that sum 2 times in a year, that is biannually. So this formula changes to likewise A equals to P 1 plus R upon, since there is 2 times, so we divide the rate of interest by 2 upon 100 whole to the power. There are 2 times means 2n. So we can write this 1 plus R upon 200 whole to the power 2, and this is for your biannually. Now, if our person asked you about quarterly, so if in case of interest paid quarterly, we know that interest paid 4 times with a group block of 3 months. So P 1 plus, we divide the rate of interest by 4 upon 100 whole to the power 4, and ultimately what we have. So these are the formulas we are going to use while solving the questions of the exercise. Let's start. I forgot to give one more formula is given to you. That is your if we are calculating the compound interest for 3 or more than 3 years with different rate of interest, then how we can calculate it? Then that is known as your consecutive year interest for consecutive year. So for that case, A equals to P into, suppose for first year rate of interest is R1 upon 100. For second year it's a R2, so it's R2 upon 100. For third year we have 1 plus R3 upon 100. So in this case, only rate of interest for first year is R1, second year R2, third year R3. In this case, only rate of interest is changed. We invest one principal with variable rate of interest in 3 consecutive or 4 consecutive years. Then we can use this one. We can use this for 2 consecutive years with different rate of interest. Then one more topic is given. It's a appreciation and depreciation. Appreciation means what? Appreciation means increase with time, and depreciation means what? Decrease in time. Suppose we are going to purchase some gold item. As you know that gold is increasing every day. What value I purchased the gold in last 15 years back is right now it is increased one. The value of car is going down. Once we purchase, we are unable to receive that amount or more than that amount. We receive less amount for that car after reselling. So this is the depreciation, means decrease in value. Appreciation means increase in value. That you must remember. In case of appreciation, we use that this plus sign. But in case of depreciation, we change from plus to minus. That discuss while discussing the question. We discuss every level question today and complete today's exercise. Now I want to discuss question number first. Question says that what total amount will Ravi get in 3 years if he invests rupees 5,000 at 5% per annum compounded annually. The word is said compounded annually. Listen, first note on what is given to you. We know that P is given to you, time is given, and R is given. Principal is your rupees 5,000. Time is your 3 year. Rate of interest is your 5% per annum. 5% per annum. Compounded annually. This is the word. Compounded annually. Means this is in this case interest added once in a year. So n equals to, we use the n, and in this case n equals to 3. Time is 3 years, and so n is also 3. Therefore n equals to 3. Is 3 times interest paid, n equals to total interest paid. So what is the amount? Amount equals to P 1 plus R whole. So annually, so we write 100 upon n. In this case, n is 3. Principal is your 5,000. 1 plus R is your 5 upon 100. N is your 3 3 times interest calculated. We must write how many times interest calculated or added. So solve it. In this case, what we want? We know that it's 105 upon 100 whole to the power 3. Need not to confuse, simply write down what is given to you. 3 times. I not solve immediately. You can solve inside the bracket so that not confuse you. First solve this 3. 5 2s are, sorry, 5 2s are, 5 1s are. There 105. What we have? We have 105 into 105 into 1055 2 into 100. Then we calculate, we have the amount. So let's calculate. 5 2s are, 5 1s are, 5 2s are 5 2, 5 2 1 5 4. Now what we have? We have 21 into 21 into 105 by 8. This is your solution not. Now come to this side. Its amount equals to 21 into 21. It's a 21 into 21 to carry 21 plus of 42 plus 4. 441 into 105 by 8. In this multiply, we have the answer. Sorry students, I forgot to put on my mic. Now this is A equals to, this is your solution. Now we discuss the next question, question number 3. In question number 3, it says that how much will rupees 25,000 amounts to in 2 years if the rates of for the successive years be 4% and 5%. That's successive formula. So as we know that the principal is given to me, it's rupees 25,000. Small r1 is given to you, that is your 4 and 5. 4% r2, 5% per annum, and time is given, it's 2 years, that means we need 5 2 times. Rate is we have, then we not to require more. Try to solve this one by using the formula A equals to P into 1 plus R1 upon 100 into 1 plus R2 upon 100. We simplify 25,000. It's a 1 plus 4 upon 100. 1 plus 5 upon 100. If we simplify, so it's a 5,000. 25,000. 25,000 into 104 upon 100 into 105 upon 100. It cancels. So 5 5s are 5 2s are 2 5s are 2 2s are 5 into 52 into 105. When we simplify, 5 2s are 10, 25, 5 to 25, 26, 260 into 105. Whenever this equals simplify more, we have the answer. We have calculate 0 upon 105 26. It's a 2730. Something is wrong. 1 2 3 1 2 3 5 into 52. 105. One more zero is there. 27,300. One more is there. 27,300. This is your solution of question number 3. Question says that per annum respectively how much will amount to. It's good. Now pay attention in question number 4. It's a little bit complex question. It confuses you because language is little bit complex. Find the compound interest on rupees 1,000 at the rate of 20% per annum 20% per annum for 18 months when the interest is compounded half yearly. Interest is compounded half yearly and time is your month. So what is the total period of time? I'm going to simplify that formula once again and the more easiest way. First write down what is given to you, T 1000, capital R, your 20% per annum, compounded half yearly. Means twice in a year. Compounded half yearly. And time is your 18 months. And you can change this time into year. It's 18 upon 12 year is your time. As you know, so we apply the formula A equals to P into 1 plus R upon 200 whole to the power 2n. I am not writing over here n about n. So what is the principal? Principal is your 1000. 1 rate is your 20 by 200. 2 test and then n. Total number of interest rate it's 18 upon 12. Don't say that it's n. You can we will find out 2 6 60. There keep times we will see the n. 1000. When we solve it's 21 the 20 0 from upon 10. 1 plus 1 upon 10 whole to the power 3. It's into 11 upon 10, 11 upon 10 or 11 upon 10. This 11 comes 10 1 10 plus 1 11. Solve this 3 removes this 3. It's 121 into 11. We can write down 11 1 11 22 plus 1 3 2 3 11 1 11 plus 2. This is the interest we observe. This is the amount. Question asked you about the interest. So CI equals to A minus B. It's a 1331 minus 1000 equals to 331. In this case, what I want to discuss with you, need not to confuse if time is given in month and it's a half yearly or quarterly. You can simply use 2n or 4n. Then in place of n, you can write down this value in year. Then you can easily solve it. Need not to confuse. Otherwise, if you use the conversion period or number of interest period, then you people confuse. Solve likewise. Then we are going to discuss question number 8. In question number 8, it says that the population of a village increased by 5% annually. If its present population is 4,000, what will be its population after 2 years? It says that present population is given. It is about 4,000. Then it is given increases, rate of increase 5% annually. 5% annually. Time is your 2. So we can use the same formula of 4,000, 1 plus 5 on 100, 2, it's 4,000, we can say it's into 105 on 100, 105 on 100. 2,000, 2,000, it's 2, it's 210 into 21. As we know, 21, 21, 41, 44, so new population is equal 4410. This is a case of appreciation. Now we are going to discuss question number 9. That is your depreciation. Sorry. Two years ago, time is your 2 years ago. Machine value of machine is cost 2 years ago. No? Cost equals to how much? Rupees 62,500. Depreciation, rate of depreciation equals to around 4% per year. So, what is the present value? Present value amount equals to P into, as I said, in case of depreciation, we use 1 R upon 100, 1 minus 14 per annum. It's a 62500, 1 minus 4 upon 100, 40 power 2. It's 96 upon 100, 40 power 2. Solve it. 62500 into 96 upon 100. So solve it. Cancels. 25 2s are 50, 25 5s are 625, 25 4s are. Then 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16. So what we have? 25 into 24 into 96. When we simplify, 25 4s are 100, 10 carry 25 2s are 50, plus 10 is 600 into 96. You can write down double 0, 6 6 are 36, 3 carry 6 9 are 54 plus 3 57. So its cost is 57,600. This is for your exercise 9C. All of you solve the question once again. So solve the complete question of 9C and these questions by yourself also. One more thing, in that formula, take n as a time interest paid in a year, and when it's given in month wise, then we solve likewise and discuss with you. That's all for today. Thank you.